up, you guys, and welcome to the Chosen League podcast, where fire sports content is the name of the game. I'm your host, Devon. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload an episode. Watch this video all the way to the end because I don't want you guys missing out what I have in store for you today. Breaking news: Russell Westbrook is a Denver Nugget. Yes, two individuals who have been averaging triple doubles, but Westbrook has done it the longest. Jokic and Westbrook on the same court on the same team. This is gonna be great. I'm excited for Russell Westbrook. I feel like his timeline playing, playing with the Lakers, both teams in LA. I just feel like they didn't really embrace him. He just didn't really fit with those teams, especially at his time with Lakers. They took his big contract that he had, and then, trying to figure out where he could, get into a rhythm. He came off the bench. He started to play better when he came off the bench. And honestly, at this part of Westbrook's career, he is getting to that point of being a role player. He has accepted that role of coming off the bench and, sacrificing and wanting to win a championship. That's his goal, and hopefully he gets it with the Denver Nuggets because Lakers, they didn't have the team. Now you look at when he was with the Clippers, playing with Paul George, who was a former teammate of his, playing back in his days in OKC. Then coming in with Kawhi Leonard. Then later on getting his friend James Harden, who he played with in Houston. So with Russell Westbrook, he's gone through these so many changes, and plus he took a big pay cut coming to the Clippers. He took a major pay cut, and it still didn't work out. And I just felt like they don't have that. They didn't put the right pieces together, and they don't have the mindset of trying to go to win. Clippers still got to figure it out. And like I said, getting rid of Paul George, you trade Paul George and got nothing in return. But the Clippers are just not that type of team that, like, we gotta win. They don't show it, and it all starts with their leaders. And we know the Clippers' history of teams. They have teams that look that they assemble, they create and build. It seems like they're a team to go out there and win it all, or a team that can make a deep playoff run, but they're just for highlight reels. But back to Westbrook. Westbrook averaged 11.1 points, 5.0 rebounds, 4.5 assists, and shot 45.4% from the field. We know Russell Westbrook is not a shooter. That's why if you see in a lot of those games, especially with the Clippers when he played, whether he's playing against the Suns, whether he's playing against Lakers, whether he's playing against the Blazers, whatever NBA team it is, whether it's the East or the Western Conference, they don't really contest him. They don't take him seriously, so they lock down the paint to make him shoot. That's why they step away when he's at the 3 point line. There's been times where Russell Westbrook makes them pay by making those 3 point shots, but a lot of times he needs to be in the paint because Russell Westbrook is a slasher point guard. He's a slasher guard, explosive, energetic, great. Honestly, I believe he can defend. He can play defense, and he's athletic. Most of his career, he finished around the rim, always attacking the basket. Doesn't matter who he has to guard. He's going to take that opportunity to attack and finish. So when you look at that part of Russell Westbrook's game, yeah, but it also affects Russell Westbrook because if you're gonna not take him seriously on 3 point shooting because he's not a shooter like that, it creates issues to where get he has to find a way to get to the rim. But I think for the Denver Nuggets, when it comes to that situation, he Russell Westbrook needed to be once if he's on a team where he's surrounded by shooters and he doesn't really have to do that, he doesn't really have to shoot the ball. Like Jamal Murray, yeah, Jamal Murray's a mid-range shooter, but he can also shoot threes. Um, Jokic can shoot threes. So when he's around players that he doesn't have to really he can play his style like just explode to the basket. Honestly, I feel like he's gonna be able to get a lot more of assists. His assist total is going to rack up by playing with guys like a Aaron Gordon, Jokic, Jamal Murray. So it doesn't really. There's no doubt in my mind about this team. I do see a lot of pick and rolls between Westbrook and Jokic, and that's the last thing I want to cover before I end the show. Jokic and Westbrook. These two individuals, like I said, triple doubles. You got a three-time MVP, and also this is a championship team. Westbrook is looking to win a championship, and I do believe he can do it with the Denver Nuggets. They can make a, a deeper playoff run and win another championship. They just need a player of Russell Westbrook's caliber who brings the energy. His energy is unmatched. When he comes in, it's like a fast tempo. So I do see a lot of fast breaks when it comes to Jokic and Westbrook. I do see a lot of pick and roll because that's what they like to run a lot. If you see Murray and Jokic, Jokic likes to likes to run that pick and roll and get a shot. And then other times he'll just post up and or be at the top of the key for three. So that's going to be great. Fast tempo offense with Russell Westbrook and company. They're going to be a very scary team next year. And just to see how Jokic, Murray, and Westbrook, mesh. Westbrook's going to come off the bench. We already know that he's going to come off the bench. So it really could help. It really would help Denver to give their starters rest, and they won't have to worry about trying to come back in the game and trying to score when they're down because you have a guy in Russell Westbrook who is a scoring machine who's gonna attack the basket at when he needs to at any cost and get it done. So I'm happy for Westbrook and looking forward to seeing what he's going to do with the Denver Nuggets. But that is all for today's episode. Once again, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload an episode. I'm Devon, and I'm signing off.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show.